We either are spiritual beings or we are not. It is either one or the other, and everything that follows depends entirely on which one is true. This is episode 3 of the Breadcrumbs series, Walking Through Grief. If we are spiritual beings, if what we truly are is eternal, infinite, and held within a loving universe, then that has to mean something during our hardest moments, not just the easy ones. When we are living through the most painful experiences of our lives, it is tempting to believe that these experiences must somehow be outside of the God that we believe in. This particular loss, this particular suffering, that this particular darkness is somehow the exception. But there is nothing outside of God. There are no exceptions. There is nothing outside of this loving, self-directing, wholly authoritative universe. Not one thing that's ever happened to you. Not one. All of the people who have caused you pain. All of the choices that did not work out. All of the circumstances that broke your heart. All of the experiences that you look back on and wish had never happened. None of it was outside of this field of love. None of it. Now, I want to be clear. This is not a small or easy statement. There are things that have happened in human history, and perhaps things that have happened in your own personal history, that the mind recoils from, that feel so wrong, so unjust, so painful that it seems impossible to include them in any conversation about a loving universe. I am not asking you to minimize those things. I am not asking you to pretend those things did not matter. I am asking you to consider that even there, in those darkest of places, in the most broken moments, that love was and is present. The universe did not look away. The holding did not stop. And because nothing is outside of God, nothing is beyond healing. Nothing is beyond the love that created us. When this begins to land, not as a concept, but as a lived truth, the weight of grief begins to shift. Not because the loss becomes less real, but because the container holding the loss is revealed to be so much more comprehensive and larger than we can imagine. Follow these breadcrumbs back to peace.